How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our MLB The Show 25 Road to the Show series with our two-way player, Everett Scott. In the previous episode, we played in the NLCS against the Atlanta Braves, and unfortunately, we came up short, losing 4-1, and the Braves went on to beat the Orioles, I believe, in the World Series, so we did lose to the best, which is always better than losing, and then the team that beat you goes on to lose in the World Series, or in the finals of whatever sport. So we lost to the best, which you always want to lose to the best if you're going to lose. But we are taking on the Orioles, so if I'm remembering correct, they did make it to the World Series, and we are taking on the runner-up team. So that is always good. We are third baseman now. I did go through spring training on my own, and I will admit I put it on beginner difficulty and cheesed the sliders, so that way I was just knocking out home runs and striking out guys all the time, just so I could get just tokens for spring training, because it's spring training, who cares? And I don't remember if I put them into any of my stats here, but I did upgrade my pitches a little bit. I think I upgraded my fastball the most, but I did upgrade my pitches as well. You'd have to go back and look the last time I showed this to see where they were. But yeah, I did upgrade that. We are third baseman. I don't know if I said that already. But we are chasing after Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak record. We are currently at 54. So we have to get a hit in every single game of this 3-game series in order to break it. So that'll be tough. But we are the ace of this team now. We'll be the ace the entire season, hopefully. So hopefully that means we can go after those single-season pitching records. 383 strikeouts and 59 wins. That's going to be tough. We obviously can't do the saves because we are not a closer, but maybe we could switch to being a closer and try and get that record. But right now the main focus is on that hitting streak record. I think we can do it. But first we have to get into the gameplay here. So without further ado, I'm pretty sure I've wrapped up everything, done a nice little recap from the last episode till now. So we are going to jump into game 1 of our second season here with the Cubs. We are the ace of the organization, so we are going to be pitching game 1 of the season. Let us jump in here. Ian Happ finally back with us after missing the second half of last season. Would have come back into the roster if we managed to make it past the Braves, but unfortunately we did not. We're going to skip the opening little cinematics. Nothing too crazy. Starting off with the boss challenge right off rip here. Going to get on base. Nobody on, 2 outs.
Everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak.
They fouled that back. I don't know if I'll do any editing in this one. I kind of just want to play, get the video rendered, and upload it. I don't really feel like editing all that much, even though my editing is very minimal. But with MLB, I do a little bit more editing than in like NHL or anything else, like normally. There we go, up the middle. Hit streak is now 1 away from tying the record. We're at 55. There we go.
That puts him on the brink of one of baseball's
yeah, with my MLB videos, I tend to edit out a lot more. Like I show my last pitch of my at-bats when I either strike out or get a hit, whether it's a successful hit or not. And then my pitches, I usually show the last pitch of every player's at-bats. We're going for the steal, and we are in there. So we get our first hit of the season and our first steal of the season. Maybe go after that stolen base record, maybe. We already got the home run record, so maybe we focus on the small ball game. Going for another one. He bobbles it, and we're in there without even a throw. So we got 2 steals already, and we're only in game 1. Okay. But I don't care if we win this opening series against the Orioles. My main focus is getting 3 hits. Getting a hit in each game of this series. Fortunately, we come up short there after getting those 2 successful steals. We started in 31 games last season. Went 25-1. The only loss in the regular season was our first ever pitching performance with the Cubbies. Got 360 strikeouts, so we were close to the single season strikeout record. We were 23 away from tying, 24 from breaking, I believe, if I'm not incorrect. But we got Mitchell up. Just going to go for the out here. Starting off with the 12-6. Pops that up. And there we go, one down. Hey, Kiner Falefa up next. Starting off with another 12-6. 0-1.
MVP, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a cutter, and he
pops up the knuckleball. Right fielder tracks it down. 2 gone. 3 pitches so far here. Got a boss challenge. Recording out without throwing a pitch outside the strike zone. We'll try for that just so we can get a package. Even though it'll probably be filled with nothing useful. We already have all diamond equipment, so not sure how useful that'll be. And that might get down. No, our right fielder. No, I thought he had it, but of course he bobbles it. And there's a double. A double for the Orioles. I don't know why I'm penalized for that. That's on the right fielder not being able to track that down. He had it. He should have had that. Maybe not. I didn't get to see it that well from his perspective, so. But it's okay. I'd rather give up a hit early than give up a hit late.
That could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job.
And we still got 2 down.
Getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up. Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening
and got him looking.
Got him. And the inning is
Let's get out of here.
We head to the
bottom of the second, no score.
For Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. Scott back to work. That
0-1.
finds the zone. 0-1. 0-1's the count.
0-2. Try and get him with the knuckleball here. And watches it for strike 3. See you later, Westberg. Second K of the day.
That knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Popped up. We'll go foul, so 0-2. Try and get him here with the high inside cutter. Way in front of that. See you later, Kierstad, or Kerstad, however you pronounce it. 3 Ks on the day now. Start off a little low inside cutter. Rutschman fouls off, 0-1.
Second inning here, no score.
Fouled off the fastball, 0-2.
Gets a piece.
That's going to go foul. Grounded it. 12-6. Get the out at first. Through 2. We don't care about the Orioles. Okay, bottom of the third, still scoreless. It's a pitcher's duel so far through 2. I was going to say through 3, but we're obviously not through the third yet. 0-1.
Scott in his second season, 23 years old, and he's a former national
0-2.
MVP. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And 0-3. 3 pitches, 3 pitches, 1 out. I was going to say 3 pitches, 3 outs. That is not the case.
That's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less
hey, 0-1. Bad release there on that circle change, but it still worked.
And a foul ball.
Okay, staying alive here.
Last of the third.
Swing and a miss. Carlson's down. 5th K of the day. We're starting to rack them up.
Lineup flips over. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Watches that knuckleball. We hung that for him.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
0-2.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good job.
Got a piece of it. Swing and a miss. We're out of the third. They got a boss challenge. We're up to bat. We're leading off here, so we're just going to go for a single. There we go. That's a hit into the gap. That's a hit we love to see. We're going 3. And we're in there with a triple. A leadoff triple.
That started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Man, that feels so good.
You love it.
Absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that
and now our third base brethren, Isaac Paredes. He's 0 for 1. Hopefully he can get a good hit here. Bring me home. Finally get us on the board.
Good opportunity to push across the first.
And are we going? No, we will not. Good stop there from the catcher. I believe that is Rutschman. Good stop on his part. He gets a hit. That's through, and we finally are on the board here in game 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands.
Nice job, Paredes. Nice little base hit there, and we are in the bottom of the 4th. Only got the 1 run across, but that is hopefully all we'll need with me on the mound here. Got to adjust all my cables here. Think he wanted a low and away fastball. Little chipper. Paredes over to first. 1 down. I don't think we have Pete Alonso anymore over on first. He might. I don't think he retired though. We went through the retired players, and I don't remember seeing him. I could have easily missed him though, but he would have been listed at the top because they always show the team you're on. They always show those players first, and he was not listed, so we must have put him on a. We must have traded him, or he signed with a new team. I didn't look at his contract details, to be honest with you. We got Gunnar Henderson. Hits that over to second. I always want to call that short for some reason, but Gunnar Henderson is down on the ground out.
And now it's Christian Walker. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Way in front of that, 0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you
way in front of that, 0-2. We're going to try and jam him high inside. And there we go. Got him looking through 4. We're cruising now after that first inning. Hey, we got a runner on first with 2 outs. We're 2 for 2 with a triple, single, a run, and 2 stolen bases here. Way inside, 1-0. Whoops, punched the mic there. Little low, but still in the zone. 2-1. Three, 1.
1 strike. 2 outs.
Ah, what a weak hit. I was so early on that. That could have been something good if I didn't swing like right away.
They lead it 1-0. Welcome back.
Okay.
So far. Here's how the starters are performing.
See if we can keep it rolling here.
Scott back to work. And that one
got a piece of it.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And crushes the knuckleball. I was waiting for that. I was honestly expecting that on the 12-6. But we don't care. We don't celebrate. We don't celebrate their home runs. We just got to shake it off, keep rolling.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here.
We just shake off things like that. We don't let it bother us. And there we go. We got an out. Just got to get 2 more. That's all we're worried about right now. Just getting 2 more outs. There we go, 0-1. I'm going to hold off on the knuckleball for a bit there, Chief. At least the rest of this inning, I'm not throwing another knuckleball.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Considering the second pitch I threw in this inning caused us to have a tie game, I think I'm going to hold off on it.
Confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses.
There we go. Rutschman is down. See you later. 1 away from getting out of this. Arguably our worst inning since the first, if not the worst, since this inning has caused us a run. Okay, over to short, and there we go. Gave up the 1 run, but at least we got out of it quickly after that. Okay, back on the mound for the bottom of the 6th, all tied up still. Let's just go for this one. 15 pitches or fewer, no runs.
28 years old, a former first-round pick.
Okay, 0-1, good start.
0-1's the count.
Fouled back, 0-2.
Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. 0-2 now.
Just outside there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup.
Going my own way this time, catcher. Pops up the 4-seam. There we go, 1 down. Jake Myers is in center field.
Because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can
Come
attack
on.
the ball off the
Should
bat.
be 1-0.
In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Okay, pop back, 1-1.
All tied up here on opening day. Next
Oh,
over, he's
what?
in for a strike.
Not 0-2.
This game is
1-2.
so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Got a piece of it, staying in it. And watches it for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat.
9 Ks on the day.
That's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready
Let's
to
try
hit
and
the
get double
fastball.
digits here.
Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Connor for left.
0-1.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's not going to be our 10th K. Couldn't scoop it up there. They get a single. We don't like that. We wanted to get out of here quick.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Fouled off, 0-1.
2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You gotta
Way in
back
front of
it
that,
up, get it
0-2.
done right here.
We're going to try the high 4-seamer again. Swing and a miss. There we go. There's our 10th K on the day. And we get the challenge. And we're up to bat and we have a 2-run lead. Okay, the boys finally woke up here. There's still more to do, though. We got a runner on first with 2 outs. That's 1-0.
The runner at first with 2 gone.
And that's going to be nothing but a grounder.
In plenty of time to first, and that is that.
Okay. We do have a hit in this, right? Let us make sure here. Is this our hits or hits we've given up? I don't know. I don't know. I hope we have a hit. Where's the box score? Okay, we do have 2 hits. Okay. Sorry, I just got nervous there that we didn't have a hit yet. There we go. 0-1, right on the line.
This is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-2.
too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Pops back.
Foul ball, it
Stays in it.
0-2.
Another one.
There, we'll do it again.
And watches that for strike 3. We're at 11 Ks now. It wanted me to throw it more on the outside, but I was like, no, I'm going to just throw it straight down. See if we can clip the zone still.
So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hey, fouls that off. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys
0-2.
nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter
It's set to
or two,
first.
bonus, but
Here we go, 2 down.
should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he handles it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still
Oh, we were given that
executed to
one. We'll
perfection.
take that.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Way in front, 0-2.
Strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And hits the 12-6. Shortstop picks it up. Can he still make the out? And he just beats it out.
An infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But
Hey, pop
good
back,
hustle
0-1.
down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Still have good energy in the tank here.
And a strike
That was
in there.
very bad. Thankfully, it still got in there.
Spoils
But
the
we
two
do still
strike
have
pitch,
some
and
good
it's
energy in the
another.
tank. Hopefully we can come back for the 8th. There we go.
Swing and a miss,
Got him
and
swinging.
that is that. So one hit. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second
Okay, we are
baseman,
pitching the 8th. We did add another run. We're up by 3. Let's see if we can have a good inning here. We're going to
Boog, it starts
throw
with the
this
leadoff
more
man. I need a
inside.
good at bat out of him right here.
And
There
that
we
drops
go.
in for
I
a
threw it
strike.
more towards the middle with that release, but
He's been
wanted it.
good.
Yeah, he's the type of
I
guy
don't
that
know.
gets better as he
I knew
gets
what I was
deeper
doing
into the
there.
ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Goes
And
down
just
looking.
clips the bottom of the zone.
Well, as
You
we're
love
racking up the
pitches like that.
strikeouts, man,
13
what's so
Ks, a baker's
impressive,
dozen.
not walking
You'll
anymore.
love it.
I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the
I
strike
don't
zone.
necessarily
It
know
looks
if I
hitters,
like this
they're trying to think
location.
with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff
Got
out
the
there
call.
now.
Carlson up for the third time here.
Let's try and get it back to even here. 12-6. There we go. Back to even. We're going to go high inside now. Throw him 2 low breaking balls. Fouls back 1 and 2. You know what? We're going to go knuckle. I haven't thrown it since that home run. And a swing and a miss. You see that break on it? We finally have some good break on that knuckleball since we upgraded it. Tried to hold up. Doesn't matter.
0-1.
Oh, 2.
That one out in front that time.
No ball,
Okay.
2 strikes.
And swing and a miss on the knuckleball.
Three straight
We're through 8,
strikeouts.
but that'll probably be it for us. We were in the yellow for our
1-2-3
energy,
for the Orioles. And this is
especially because we're coming up to bat here.
runner in scoring position. No
Okay, we're 2 for
outs.
4. Let's see if we go
Scott
3
now
for
at the plate.
5. Hey, 1-0.
First pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Not sure why I swung at that. I didn't like it. I knew it'd be too low. Sometimes you just... Your brain says don't, but then your hand just says, no, swing. Oh, come on. No, that's just an easy fly out. But he's going to go to third. And with 2 outs left to give, hopefully we can bring him home. Hopefully Hap can get brought home here. And he is, and we are taken out after 8. And hopefully we did get the win. Okay. We just need 56 more of those, I believe, to break that record.
Offensively, Boog, some really good at bats. The way he pitched was just maple on the
Okay, we're
donut.
2 for
What
5
a
with a
special
triple,
talent.
single run, 2 stolen bases, 8 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 15 strikeouts, no walks. We were the Rookie of the Year, Home Run Champion, and a Silver Slugger winner. Okay. We're going to move right into game 2. Okay. We unlock Conductor. We got to be close to unlocking all the perks, I would believe. Got 19 tokens there. But these last 2 games should be relatively good. Should fly through them pretty quick here. They starting off with the boss challenge. Nobody on, 2 outs. We're just going to try and get a single here.
This could be the moment he ties DiMaggio at 56 games.
That was probably a good one to swing at.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get it.
Oh, that's going to drop. That's dropping. And we have tied the hit streak record.
And one of baseball's unbreakable records is 1 game away from being surpassed. It's almost unbelievable.
To do what he's done, I mean, under the pressure he's feeling, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to get this far. And with everybody in the sports world watching your every move, he just continues to deliver game after game.
App hits that. Well, there's 2 outs, so we're just going to keep going. And it drops. It drops. We're going. Probably not a good call. Not a good call. Where is the mini game? Like, I've seen it twice. I've seen it twice playing this game for however many hours I've played it. I've seen that mini game twice where it lets you try and avoid the tag at a base. It's like that would be the perfect time you would think for that mini game to pop up. I don't get why it doesn't, but anyway, top of the 4th now, leading off. We got our hit out of the way, so that's all we really care about in this one. Now whatever happens is just extra on top. So obviously we still would like to win, but right now this series is just about tying and breaking the record. We have tied it, and a little blooper right to the first baseman. Not much you can do about that. Okay, first action at third here. We got 2 on, 2 outs. He's probably going to bunt it. I wouldn't be surprised. No, actually going for a swing. That should just be a fly out. Hap will have that. And we are through 6. Let's keep it rolling. See if we can finally get on the board here. Okay, top of the 7th, leading off. Let's just try and get on base. It's another pitcher's duel here. And that will be a ground out. I was hoping maybe it'd squeak through, but it did not. Okay, top of the 9th, still scoreless. Oh, that would have been a good one to crush. We were just way behind that.
When you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 1 down, base is empty. High fly.
Another good one, just late again.
Down the right side.
Timeout. Throw him off a little bit, hopefully. Throw him off a little bit. That's solid. I don't know if it'll have the distance. It drops, and that'll be an advanced double, or automatic double, advanced double. Automatic double with 2 outs left. We're going to try and go for the steal here. Bobbled it. No slide. We're 90 feet away. Come on, Hap. You just got to get a freaking sack fly here. Just have to get a sack fly. I should have went back. I knew he was going to throw it home. But we did get a run across. Okay, we're in extras. We are in extras. I feel like he's going to bunt it here. So I'm moving up a little bit.
So the tying run at second. On the ground to the left. Scott.
He did not. There we go, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time.
Luis Vasquez, the
Okay.
next to hit for the Orioles.
Runner still on second. They're down to their final out, looking to go up 2-0 in this series.
That one the other way.
And we snag it. The shortstop snagged it, I believe. I didn't even see where it went. And we win 1-0. So we will win the series. We extend our hit streak. We tie it. And we're going in to the last game of the series looking to break Joe DiMaggio's hit streak record. We were 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and a stolen base. We're 4-9 in the series. 381 career average versus Baltimore and a 0.0% walk rate. Okay. Let's move into the third and final game of this video. Only get 2 tokens there. It is what it is. Okay, 56 game hitting streak. Got to get 1 hit. That's all we got to do here.
The crowd holding their breath as he looks to break
Just got to get a single.
consecutive game hit streak record. And that's in there for strike 1.
Did not like that.
That one ran
1-1.
inside, almost got him.
I would hate to make it this far with the hitting streak
2 outs,
and have it
bases empty.
end with us tying it. Okay, 2-1.
And a count 2-1.
If we get walked every single at bat, I think our hitting streak stays alive. That's not going to break it.
Third out, and that ends the frame. Cubs man at
Okay,
first,
back up
1
to
away.
bat. Runner on fourth. 1 out. 1 on, 1 out. 0 for 1. Oh!
Swings and misses.
I know that was low inside, but if I wouldn't have been so early, I probably could have got something with that.
Here's the pitch.
He's running. We're 0-2 now, but he's in there at second.
Base, not even close.
You know what? I
Okay.
like the aggressiveness right there.
Ah-Sung
Looks
Kim.
like it's gonna be
We're gonna
tough
take
to
a
score in
timeout.
this one. Really good pitching so far.
Get
So why not
reset
try to
here.
put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
That pitch just
Okay, I was a little
misses the
nervous about
inside
that one, to be
corner.
honest.
Count 1-2.
I thought that would clip the zone.
Now
Okay,
ball
2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There we go. We've broken the record.
I don't believe it. He's got the record. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs. Baseball's on. Record has been broken. The most consecutive games with a hit. Truly one of the sport's most sacred records. This is a moment that will be remembered and replayed for many years to come.
Well, I know I didn't think it'd be broken. In fact, I didn't think anyone would even get close. His perseverance and his ability to grind out hits day after day has just been awesome. And there are a lot of great hitters out there, but no one else can maintain the level of excellence he has over such a long stretch of games.
All right, you love to see it. I do apologize if the audio went out there right at the start of that celebration cutscene. My freaking chat link cable got stuck on my chair and I moved my controller and it unplugged it. Or slightly unplugged it to the point where it didn't recognize it was plugged in. But we do have the record now. Now we got to focus on winning. I don't think we even have a home run yet in our career.
And he's back in safely.
I could be wrong. It's been a hot minute.
Scott leads off first with 1 away.
I don't know why I didn't steal. I was just kind of staring there. But Ian Happ gets walked.
Now it's
So
the right
2 on,
fielder, Colton
1 out.
Closer.
Hopefully we can both go for a double steal here. Go back, go back, go back. And we are out. Okay.
And he picked off.
I was mashing the back button on the analog stick. I was mashing him to go back, and he just didn't. So you love that. But we got bases juiced here. Perfect time for a home run if we do not have one yet.
Nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Okay, 1-0.
To bat next, lays off.
Come on, let's get a home run here.
Walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find.
Oh my god, dude. I was so early, and he hung that circle change for me, dude. He wanted me to get that grand salami, dude. And that's probably just going to be a freaking ground out. No, we're going to beat it out. They might not count that as a hit, though.
The run from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, here we are, third time.
Oh, they do count it as a single. We got the ribby, too. So at least we did something, but we got very lucky there.
A little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Let's see if Happ can do something.
Bases full. And now
Keep
it's gonna
the
be
keep
Ian
it going for us. And that will be a ground out. Hit to first.
Walker
and taking it to first himself. So at least we got another run across.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the
Okay,
top of the
5-0
seventh.
leading
So
off
now
here
for
in the top of the
Chicago,
7th. We are 2
Everett
for
Scott.
3. We got a new pitcher in here.
And that's
Yeah, that was way too inside for me.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
And
The
that's a
numbers say they've
pop-up.
only
Just
chased pitches
behind there
outside the zone
with the
a
swing,
little
got
over
under it.
10% of the time, which is
Okay, at least we got the hit.
Cody hauls it in,
And we
there's
should
one
hopefully
away.
get the win. Back up
Down
in the
the third
top of the
baseman,
8th with 2 on,
Everett
2
Scott.
out.
that was a good pitch to hit right down the
Could
heart
go
of the
3 for
plate.
5
Pretty
here.
good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped
I
it out.
sat on that.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Apparently that was very late.
2 on, 2 outs. Hammered down
Over the
line.
first baseman.
Cody, extra bases.
Finally something working for us.
One run across.
And
Come
why'd you go
home.
home, man? Why'd you go home? You have good speed, but not that good of speed.
And that ends the inning.
Freaking Edmundo Sosa. I knew you were out. I knew if you went home, you were out, man. At least we got that run across. We're up 9-2 here.
Here's David Bowie.
Orioles down to their final out, looking to not get swept in their first series of the season.
The Orioles down to their final strike.
And that should do it.
And that's gonna do it.
And there we go. We sweep the Orioles. We break Joe DiMaggio's hit streak record.
Scott kept the hitting streak going in this one. Collected 3 RBIs for them.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can
You absolutely love it. We got to get a thumbnail here. We were 3 for 5 with 3 singles, 3 ribbies. We were 7 for 14 in that series with 3 ribbies. 1.368 career OPS versus Baltimore, and so far this season we have a 1.214 OPS. No home runs, but 3 ribbies. Okay, so we do got to get a thumbnail here. When did we get singles? Was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this one. When we got the record. I think. No. That wasn't it. It was this one. I honestly don't know. No, I think it was this one. And there's probably not going to be any celebration in this replay. Yeah, just my dude standing there like a knob. We'll get him here, I guess. You know what? I like that shot. Let's try and get it lined up good here. And that is good for me. There we go. And let us get out of here and go back to the main menu. And let's try and get this video wrapped up before it's 40 minutes, shall we? We're at just over 38 minutes here. Cool, we got a pack. We got 3 tokens too.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores. Continuing coverage of history in the making, Joe DiMaggio's legendary 56-game hitting streak has been eclipsed. There is a new record in the books, and it has been a tremendous ride following this streak. With me to discuss this monumental accomplishment, Carlos Pena, Dan O'Dowd. Guys, your reaction to this monumental feat?
This is absolutely unreal, to be able to stay focused and stay process-minded throughout the entire trajectory of this streak is very difficult, Dan. You have to be so mentally tough.
Yeah, this is the greatest accomplishment that I've seen in my baseball career, and a record that I truly never thought would be broken.
Okay, so not as much fanfare as I would have thought, but we do sweep the Baltimore Orioles in our first series of the season, and we are finally heading home, where I wonder if we'll get to see our guy with one of his trophies or a couple of his trophies here. We do have a nice 7-game homestand here. Got a 4-game streak against the Cardinals coming up after this 3-game series against the Cleveland Guardians. So it'll be interesting to see how we do in our first little home trip of the season. Hopefully we can get more wins and losses at home. That would obviously be for the best. And we did get a pitching perk. It was this one, Conductor. Own the mound and dominate the game. Strike out batters, hit your spots, and keep the scoreboard clean to earn powerful pitching perks. So we have one left for batting, Frozen Rope. Okay, we got Frozen Rope left for batting. We have Cannon Arms and Flamethrower for pitching. Fielding, we just have Slick Fielding. And base running, we have Quick and Easy and Fleet Footed. Okay. I should probably start spending some tokens on upgrading some of these perks, but I don't really know which ones would be useful to do. So if you have any ideas for me in the if you know which perks are the best to upgrade, let me know in the comment section below. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep this brief. We did pass 40 minutes because of that video, but that's okay. It was to honor my achievements. Let's look at the MLB records. There we go, 57. Hopefully we can get a little bit past that. Hopefully we can at least get to 60. But if the hitting streak comes to an end between now and the next video, at least we did break the record, so that is all that matters. We did break Joe DiMaggio's hit streak record. If it ends at 57, then it is what it is. But we are going to wrap it up there. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a very great start to our second year here with the Cubs. Hopefully we can just keep getting better and better as we progress through the year. But I'm going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this episode and haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell to turn on all notifications so you never miss a future one of my videos. Thank you guys once again so much for watching, and until next time, take care.